I'm telling the story now because Lara wants me to tell a story. Okay. So, 2 weeks ago was our 5-year anniversary, and for those of you that have heard recently, Lara, I was basically given a deadline. I was like, if I'm not engaged by my 5-year anniversary, we're going to have problems. So, I've been working on this for, what, about 2 months now, I think?
At least 6.
3 years! And you got it
by my count.
Hey, I'm telling the story. So I tried to get UT Tower a reservation. UT now has tours of the tower. You can go up to the top and all. I wanted to get that to ask her up at the top, but it wasn't available the week of our graduation, or week of our anniversary because of graduation. It was all booked. So, okay, baby, please don't fiddle with me. I'm going to remember everything that's going on here, since you don't want to tell the story.
Yeah, you need to tell it, because I'll cry.
Okay, so I told her on our anniversary that there was still a surprise for her that I could not schedule then. I had to schedule it 2 weeks out because it just wasn't possible. So yesterday was that reservation, and so I took her down to UT, not telling her where we were going, but she wasn't blindfolded either because I figured there's no way I'm going to get her from the car to the tower with me. So we went to the Texas Union, and the whole time she's thinking, okay, are we going bowling or what are we doing here?
Well, who's looking at the cactus? I'm all trying to look at my BlackBerry.
So we go into the front desk where we pick up our tickets, and the student manning the desk was kind enough to say, oh, we're so glad you showed up because we just had a party of 20 cancel. So you're the only 2 on the tour.
I'm like, okay.
They were supposed to say that because I bought out the entire tour. But she didn't know.
I was like, where is everyone?
So we go up with our two tour guides.
Michael and Ashley, and those are the names of our children. He was the president of LAC, and he knows a lot of people that we know.
Oh,
so it's interesting.
So we spend.
Why would you name your kid after someone that's
So we spend about 10 minutes looking around. How cool is it, you know, up at the top of the tower? And then I asked her to close her eyes because I've prepared something to read to her, and I wanted her to listen to my voice instead of paying attention to everything around her.
Like, woo! Check that
Or ADD, you know, going everywhere.
on that floor, that window right there.
Exactly.
That's what
she
has.
That's where he used to live.
So I read her a little something that I wrote to her, and then I got down on one knee and I pulled out the ring and then asked her to open her eyes, and then I proposed. And she was like, yeah, yes, yeah. Even better, 5 minutes later, she's like, she after she was, you know, kissing me and hugging me, and she was like, did I say yes? Yes.
Because I didn't remember, like, did I remember to say yes? Because I was just going to take the ring, you know? Yeah, actually, that's what I was doing. I was like, I guess. And then, so I'm calling my parents.
Right, so she's calling her parents, and their parents are not answering, her brother's not answering.
Exactly. My father and aunt called me back.
So she tells her father that we're engaged.
And he's all like, oh, lovely.
Then we get into
Which is not my father. Yeah, you're like, I'm like, okay.
We get into the car, this is where I blindfold her, and I tell her, okay, there's another surprise, we're going somewhere else, but you need to be blindfolded. So I put the blindfold on, I take her up to my parents' place.
Wait, she handed the BlackBerry to start calling all her friends because she was blindfolded.
Right, so while we're in the car going to my parents' place, she's asking me to call everyone on her speed dial.
Holly!
So that she can tell people, but...
Eugene's all like, dude, no, they'll be there tomorrow.
Actually, yeah, I was.
Not at all.
I called Anjali and Dana.
So we show up at my parents' place, she's blindfolded, she walks in, and all of her extended family is all there waiting for her.
Like people from Hawaii, Colorado, Chicago.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
They just happened to be in town.
We happened to be in town because we actually had a funeral last weekend. So it was kind of like really sad, and then and they've all known, and we were like waiting to party because it was kind of a sad week.
That's the process.
I know, exactly.
Mourn.
Exactly. Mourn and drink, Catholics all the way, yeah. So anyway, it was so awesome to see my family and his family, and it was really cool. I did not expect this. I was like, are we going to the lake? Are we going to want to grill? Like, are we going back to the town?
Okay, have you given kudos to all of us for not spilling it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! That man's gone wired.
Absolutely. I will toast to that because I'm really surprised that she did not figure it out.
I had no clue. And then the
Miss
dog.
Nancy Drew here always tries to figure out every surprise I throw for her.
I was like, we're
kudos
going
to all of you.
northbound on
Thank you
moped.
very much.
Cheers.